Hello you guys, and welcome here to my channel. My name is michelledirelle, and today it's getting a bit dark. We are discussing here Harvey Weinstein. He's again in the media. The latest news are that he was taken to court again because a woman wants to have money from him because of all the harm he was doing to these women. We are gonna check out here in the tarot cards his whole energy, maybe a bit of his character in depth, right? How is becoming somebody like that, actually, even questions like this. And also we're gonna check out if this woman gonna get the money or not. He was accused for numerous cases of abuse. I'm giving you a little bit of a backstory here of the whole history, actually. So it all came to light in the year of 2017. Here you have Harvey Weinstein's human design chart. You can watch that if you want to. And I'm talking now first a little bit about the backstory here. So Harvey Weinstein was one of the very powerful figures in Hollywood, with a lot of money, a lot of power, and yeah, he had a own film company also, and had power over a lot of actresses, actors, and could actually, you know, play that out, play the field very much. Here, he was accused to rape women, to be very nasty in a very sexual way. He's accused for rape and such, and with really a lot of women, not only one or two. More and more women came to light and were reporting Weinstein tried to abuse them, being alone with them in hotel rooms, telling them that it's good for their careers to, you know, to stay in this hotel room. There are also recordings of the voice of the conversations here. We see here Weinstein and one word to the human design, which is very important, and I believe, you know, these I believe this is even the most important sentence in the whole video, so please listen carefully. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you so much that you're here, right? Thank you so much for watching, for sharing, and for subscribing to my channel. I very much appreciate that. So, you know, when you subscribe here, when you like there, liking is just a little click. It's not far away from you. Please all like, you guys. You like and subscribe and press, you know, the little bell here, the bell icon, and you're not gonna miss any video, right? Thank you so much. Everybody did that. Come on, be nice. Okay, I keep on talking. You guys, this is, I believe, very much the most important thing that I'm telling here in this video is this here. When somebody has any sort of definitions in the human design body graph, it is not said, and now listen carefully, this is the most important thing here, it is not said that that a chart is telling us if somebody is a good person or a bad person, if somebody has a mental disorder or a disease or whatnot, yeah. This is not telling us in the chart. The chart is always okay how it is, because it's our imprint, our nature, and it is just really very much just the result of our being correct living our correct life, making correct decisions in our lives. We're all adults, yeah, we are capable of. Nobody needs to run behind trends all the time, doing everything what just the others are doing just to fit in. All right, I mean, I'm just telling that because I see a lot of people doing that actually. Okay, so we are capable of just having own decisions. So this is very, very important. I know it's cold coffee. that's a saying in Germany. Das ist kalter Kaffee. So you know, I'm sorry, I just tell you what that means. Like, you know, when something is like, when a coffee is cold, it's like boring, yeah. It's just like, you know, the coffee, I know how it tastes. It you know, it stands so much so long on the table, now it's becoming cold. But this is just a German saying, you know, you cannot just translate everything into English. So that has been said, please remember that, because I also know that a lot of people are also very new into the human design, and in the beginning we think very often, not everybody, but we might thinking that defined sensors are better than undefined, which is bullshit, yeah. Okay. But I thought like that in the beginning, I must tell you, but we are all learning. So we avoid these two mistakes. One mistake is we are not judging a character by its chart. We must say that. It's important, yeah, because the masses are thinking quite spontaneously, thinking that stuff is true or not. Me included sometimes, okay, you know, when things are new, we maybe think so, what not, maybe not, okay? But I'm just telling, so... also, you know, there are also very, very wonderful people with a lot of undefined charts, not with a lot of undefined channels and gates and so, and they can be very, very correct in their lives, all right, and whatever, and they can be wonderful personalities here, because everybody of us is wonderful. The thing is just how we live out our design and our talents and our things, you know, tendencies here, whatnot. Okay, definitions, this is the correct word. Here in this case of Harvey Weinstein, we have here the defined G center and the defined ego center. And there are also recordings of these ladies and him, like, you know, one woman who accused him for rape and crime, you know, and yeah, and you know, people were very, very afraid. They are very often like with him alone in a hotel room and so, and she was like telling him, okay, so you know, you can find it on YouTube, a recording of both voices, of his voice and her voice. And she was telling him, like, you know, I don't feel good being alone with you. I don't know why. I just have a very, very weird feeling. And for example, if this woman was a generator, she also had, you know, this sacral defined. Over 80% of the people on that planet have it defined. So, you know, it's very likely that most of the people have a defined sacral center. Only, yeah, only like round about 20% have it open. So the sacral center is the most important center in a design of a generator type and also of a manifesting generator type. So that means your voice, your belly voice, yeah, how to say it, you know, it's like a feeling, like, you know, that your stomach is actually, you know, telling you good feelings or bad feelings to a situation. You have already a gut feeling. This is the English word. This gut feeling is the most important navigator here for the generator. And I believe that because I heard this recording, and I believe very much that her gut feeling was also telling her not to actually listen to it, right? But then came Harvey Weinstein with his definitions in the G and the ego center here, and these definitions are here to can condition others. In a negative way, they condition others to do stuff that they are not here to do, that they don't want to do, to, you know, actually overpower somebody. And this can also just happen mechanically in a not cruel way. Okay? This is not always cruel. It's sometimes even done by accident, because, you know, the it's a very, very strong center, and it only knows a very similar or the same way doing things. People who are open here, me included, I just, by the way, me included, but you know, I actually know what I'm talking about personally. It's not only from knowing that, but people who are open here got conditioned, and we can also get conditioned in a very, very positive way from somebody who is defined here. And this recording, yeah, so you know what I wanted to say, it goes in both ways, in a positive way and also in a very difficult way, right? And here, of course, it was in a very difficult way. So we hear in this recording that he says, like, come on, and everything is going to be okay, just 5 minutes, just let's talk about that. And you don't want to, you know, you don't want to risk your position as an actress here in Hollywood, or you don't want to risk your chance on, you know, having success here with this or that movie. So he was very much like pushing this woman, and of course it is a career, it is about money, okay? Everybody, kinda everybody wants to be famous, a famous actress, a famous singer, this or that. So this is the condition, very much the worldwide condition of the global defined ego center, that where's a way, there's a will, all right? You always can be skinny, whatnot, you always can achieve whatever you like to, and so on. But not everybody has a constant willpower. And yeah, when somebody has evil tendencies, then of course they are using that for their advantage, right? And this is also very much then a misfortune when it's used in a very bad way. In a positive way, he could also have the opportunity to use that in a positive way, like, you know, giving others chances. Of course, you know, this is somebody who has enough self-love, self-worth, a lot of willpower, you know, and also achieved, actually, you know, professionally a lot. I mean, that it was it all broke down, right? Is of course a very, very misfortune here. But I mean, of course, everybody has their shitty karma here going on, yeah. And of course, this is also very, very example for misusing this power, because, you know, it's very much like he has all his sexuality. Oh my god, I mean, this is sexuality basically here. The sacral center is a sign of, you know, a very defined sexuality. The generator is a high life force here on earth, yeah. So only generators have, you know, very much this high power defined, that's here to make these babies, to make this job, to have enough energy to take care of people, to, you know, to create life, to react on life, and to give, you know, sexuality out, basically. And that what he likes is very much here activated, or very much, you know, together with the sacral center. And the sacral center is basically doing something, moving, right? Having energy, having this sexual power and energy. And that what he likes, he actually had to grab. He had to touch. He had to use, yeah? He had to have in his hands, materially. And also very much that what he really, really wants, what he loves, yeah, several women, sexuality, what he wants together with his sexuality, in a sexual way, what he loves and what he wants and what he has to have, basically. This is very much that what he lived out, okay? Now it is about the generator in a correct way. When Harvey Weinstein would have been correct here in the human design style, whatnot, lifestyle, yeah? Normally, usually the generator should wait in a correct way to get invited by somebody, or by life, yeah, get invited. What does that mean? Invitations can be anything. For a generator, a lot of possibilities can be invitations. The most important thing is when the invitation feels good and the generator feels an aha, yeah, in his gut, yeah, in his sacral here. That's the popular gut feeling, you guys know, yeah? Your gut feeling that you all have. Not all, I even got that too, not on reaction, just, you know, in general, I have a good feeling or a bad feeling. As a manifestor, I'm a manifestor type, manifestor type in the human design. There are a lot of the different types, yeah. We're talking here about the generator, of course, and yeah. So the shitty part here is that he reacted blindly on his strength, life force, and this is really a lot, yeah. This guy is a lot of life force, is a lot of power, is a lot of knowing himself, also a lot of ability to do something, to move forward, to be this very much a life force, and also in a very, very practical way. He doesn't know any lack of energy. It is no wonder that somebody like that built up company after company, was a big player in all the movie industry. Also a very, very good sense for his well-being, for vitality, for health, actually, also, yeah. And it is very difficult. I allow myself to say, you guys, that it was and it is very, very difficult for a man like that to wait for a fucking invitation and to sit. I know it is no excuse. I'm not excusing anyone and anything. Everybody has to have, you know, their karma at least, because he harmed really a lot of souls, a lot of women, traumatized. And last week I made a video of oh my gosh, you guys, I'm just telling his name always wrong, I believe. Ian Riley, or no, roughly. I don't know. This of the Sec channel. I did a video last week, and I really have a bad feeling of this Ian guy. And I'm telling you one thing, I believe I don't even dare. And now we got the theme of Dracula. You listen to? Dracula. Da, da, da. And I believe sometimes, you guys, unconsciously, I don't want to tell too much of this energy, okay? Because I'm working with that, yeah? Ian Riffley or whatnot. And yeah. I forgot what I wanted to tell about that. But you can click that video too if you are interested in. This is no excuse I was talking about. This was no excuse. It is no excuse. Not at all, okay? And everybody needs their karma and everything. So, okay, at least this is what I wanted to tell. Maybe it comes to my mind again, what I wanted to say. Yeah. So the correct answer would have been that Harvey Weinstein should have really wait till somehow the life comes to him, till he really felt invited, till a woman is really looking at him for really in an inviting way, okay? And man can sense that if a woman is like flirting with them. Was it first eye contact? Is there really... And this is also, you know, a thing like for men, and I'm talking, you know, out of the perspective of a manifestor woman, you guys. But it's not only for manifestor women. Also, generator women are not always ready to get to know a guy, okay? But for example, when we are out in the world, like, you know, in a shop, yeah, in a grocery store, whatnot, in the city, walking around, I don't know, okay, in a cinema, you name it, okay, anywhere, it doesn't matter. And there are guys, and they, like, you know, a man is looking at a woman, that's just an example, and the woman is just not looking back. You know, she's like not open to make a contact, not open to flirt even, you know, not everybody's in a good mood. So this is definitely, you guys, definitely not an invitation when a woman is not looking at you even, yeah? But an invitation is, and this is, I'm talking out of the perspective of a manifesto woman with an undefined G center. With this undefined G center, I'm not going to a man directly and invite him. This is absolutely not my job. And I wouldn't recommend that to any manifestor woman ever. So here we make a point, right? Never ever. But what we can do is like commenting on something, making a compliment for something, right? And at the same time, we can also take a look, you know, around us in the town or wherever, and looking at a guy back and smiling, yeah, or, you know, looking in his eyes like 3 seconds too long. These are signs, these are invitations in my eyes, okay? And men are active normally. Usually a man has, you know, a lot of life force, you know? And he is always on here. There underneath in these lower chakras, Weinstein is on, right? And, you know, a guy is reacting if he's interested then, yeah? And then you can make one step at a time, yeah? And of course, getting to know each other, whatever you want and like to. But this is what I'm talking about. And here, there was no invitation at all. So he was absolutely... in the most incorrect way, he was operating as you can imagine. And this super incorrect way gave him a prison time of over 110 years even. First, there were 23 years in prison for him, and he is since the year 2001. You know, I'm so smart, yeah? I'm telling you one thing, I don't have any logic in my, yeah, that's not true, but I'm talking out of my emotional center always. It doesn't matter if I make notes or if I don't make any notes. Now I planned to do for you a backstory of all this Me Too, blah, blah, blah. And I really made very intelligent notes. And now I started to talk and watching, you know, looking at that, and was just, you know, and 20 minutes are gone, and yeah, planning is not my thing, right? We are not gonna plan anymore. And still, it's correct what I say, you know what I mean? So there are people who are planning, who have here. And I'm open here, and I had an Ajna Weinstein too, you know, there are people who are open and not open. This is not character, this is not personality, you guys, okay? There are a lot of percent of people who are open or defined here, and I had an Ajna. and they have totally different characters. Okay, we must tell that because people are misunderstanding very, very fast. Okay, this is what I noticed several years now, right? But of course not everybody. Okay, so please, you know, yeah. Yeah, Harvey Weinstein. Now this video is getting a bit long. So at least, you know, in the year 2020, he got actually arrested and for 23 years in prison, and then more and more accusations come to light, more and more women, yeah, also very famous women, famous actresses were speaking against Harvey Weinstein, and yeah, and my intelligence notes are gone. They're really gone, yeah. I'm not made here to, you know, be totally like, yeah. I'm gonna I was googling actually Harvey Weinstein timeline, and when you Google that, you can study that in depth also, yeah. Actually, you know, if I tell it that in this video or not, it just doesn't matter. I believe that you have already a lot of information which are correct, okay? It's about being correct. I mean, it's about giving you the correct information. So that's what I want to say. All right, so now we are moving to the tarot cards. Now you can verify me as a tarot reader, and we are going to ask very concrete, you know. I cannot allow myself to not predict correctly, yeah? Because you can always move the video back. Tarot cards are very correct. They are most of the time till, you know, most of the time 80 to 90% correct. Sometimes spirit is not telling us everything. Okay, this is the nature of tarot cards. I was predicting a lot of things, like the weather in Bavaria. You know, I said it correctly. Bavaria is in Germany, you know. This is like with these beer and these yeah, these wonderful traditional clothing. No, but I am kidding. I was doing local weather even, okay? Just to, you know, verify myself as a tarot reader, because I'm not here to predict all the time just about love, okay? Of course, I do a lot of love readings too, but when you subscribe and when you press the bell icon, then you're not gonna miss any information, yeah? And here we're gonna predict, and I will, you know, use the Thus Tarot, the Crowley Tarot here for you guys. A very, very wise card deck, I must tell you. I'm not gonna hide that I have Crowley cards. I think I should do a special on Crowley cards. Not on Crowley, maybe a bit on Crowley too, you know, you should. But they are the wisest cards I ever used in my life, okay? And that's why I'm still using them. Okay. Yeah. Okay, the question is now, will this woman get the money or not? I mean, actually, it's ridiculous. I mean, Harvey has lots of money and he's in prison, so, you know. I don't know what you can buy in prison. I think nothing, right? All right, so. Yeah, there will be a fight. She's very much, you know, she has a lot of self-esteem here because she knows that she's right. She's fighting. Yeah, but she's fighting in a very, very female kind of way. She's not screaming. She's not going to war or anything like that. She's just like She's even kind of riding on the lion or squeezing the lion, squeezing the money out of the lion in a very friendly way. So she got the money, you know. In a very optimistic and fiery way, even. She's very sure of doing so, right? So the thing could go very, very fast even. I don't think that this will be a trial. I don't even think, you know, that was just in the latest news, okay? Was just in the latest news, yeah? I don't know how it will develop further. But that looks very much like it will be very, very fast to court, or a very fast solution. It won't be a trial like Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Please check the playlist of Johnny Depp and Amber Heard before the trial came to an end. Longer time before the trial came to an end. I predicted that it will be over now in December 2022, and it was so. It was a little comeback, yeah, of this trial, little discussion, and now it's dead, okay? And it's dead between both of them, between Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. But please check the playlist and you're gonna see that, you know, I'm doing the tarot before something happens and not after, okay? So this is the trick of a tarot reader then. we are not waiting for result and making then the tarot, we do it before, you get me? Yeah. I'm gonna tell you everything what I find also interesting. What's coming to my mind, Harvey doesn't have any access to this money. He might not have any access really to this money, or no power over that money, which is obvious. I mean, he's in prison, but any sort of other person has any access to the money. Maybe the state has access to this money. I don't know who got access to actually Weinstein's money, right? But he has no access because, you know, he has no rights whatsoever now these days, right? I mean, he cannot, you know, use the money even. So the money must be in other hands that we just don't know. What else? No, she doesn't get the money. No. Because somebody is misusing the money. You guys, this is what I thought here right away. I'm not kidding you. The money is, they misuse the money. Do you know? Write it in the comment section, you guys. You know, if you know more facts than me, please write in the comment section. Do you guys know who got the money here? Or who advertise the money? No, this is not an English word. Which office has the money? You get me, okay? On which bank account Harvey Weinstein's money is? Because, you know, he was what, a billionaire or a millionaire? I don't have a clue. I mean, still there is so much money going around here that we have no understanding of, that we normal people, I would believe, right? I mean, and my question would be here, who has that's money, okay? Is it the state of America? Is it the court? Is it the state of, I don't know, the state where actually the trials were? Yeah, so who has the fucking money? Because what I'm seeing, you guys, this money is gotten misused. This woman, when a woman comes, and I'm telling, yeah, this is my opinion, always when a man comes incorrect to a woman and is disturbing her peace, and I don't fucking care if only a manifestor is here to have peace, when a generator woman, a manifesting generator woman, a reflector woman, a projector woman, you name it, every freaking woman on this planet got here disturbed by her own personal sense of peace, she should get something back here, okay? This is the reason why I advise women only choose men who are offering some sense of stability already in the first steps, okay? And this is not the reason I believe, I mean, you guys, there are a lot of plenty men who are correct, who are nice, who are loving, who have really some depth, some spirituality, some emotional, loving heart, and anything, who wants to go for a walk or for a coffee, yeah. But the problem isn't that we don't have time to go for coffees, for so many coffees, you know, to actually pick somebody right, because you always have more candidates who are willing to go for a coffee with you than those who actually pay you a dinner. Do you know what I mean? And it's not about materialism, it's about filtering the good from the bad, okay? Like Cinderella was filtering, was, I don't know, you know, there were like these things she was segregating, yeah? But you cannot segregate little green, my English is too bad to know the name, from the good ones to the bad ones, because we don't have the time. Nobody is paying us the time, you get me, yeah? So, I mean, 5 minutes with Harvey Weinstein were traumatizing enough that I believe that this woman should have some money here, right? Because the pain is big, you know, she's carrying a trauma for her whole life. And when you don't take care, you can land up with a dude that's not worth your time whatsoever. But he took really her life, yeah. And this is now I know what I wanted to say with this Ian guy of the sex channel. I don't even want to tell the name. I'm so disgusted. Okay, anyhow, Rifley, I don't care. I'm disgusted when I just see the face of that guy. Okay, but what I saw there in the other video, you can check that out too if you want to. I saw that these girls were traumatized for life. That the trauma, being on the sex channel, and even the name sex, I mean, it's not, it's written S-A-K-S, and it sounds like, you know what I mean, right? I don't need to translate, do I? No. And it sounds already weird, you know, it's like, the guys looks also a little bit, when I saw this face, I thought like, bleh. And we all have a feeling, a good one or a bad one. And, you know, a man can actually take half of your life, because you are traumatized, you are working on that issue somebody else conditioned you with for a long period of life, okay? And this is the trauma here, you know? And this is something I saw, you know, on the other video. Here I see that somebody is stealing this money that actually the women should have, yeah? This woman should have the money here. They are pretending in court, or they will pretend that nobody has any sort of power for a decision if she could have the money or not. Which is ridiculous, yeah? Okay, because they fucking have. Somebody has the money here. And we just don't know who. I don't know it. If you know it, please write it in the comment section. We are all interested, including me. You guys understand me? Yeah, you guys please understand that I'm not gonna study Harvey Weinstein the whole day, every day. This is not my type of character here. Yeah. Important is here to show you that me as a card reader, I'm really trying to see what's gonna happen in the future. And this is my job. And this is also my job to see behind the scenes. When you have a personal issue and you want a personal reading with me, so you're very invited to book a personal reading. If you want to, my email address is underneath in the info box, by the way. You can do so, but I just my goal here is not knowing everything about any motherfucker walking around and, you know, spreading bullshit. My goal is here as a card reader, as a medium, as a scientist on numerology, astrology, and the human design. Depending on your issue, we can make a deep analysis, a complete analysis, or we just work with the cards. Chances are here also very, very high to have a wonderful result. Every card reader has the risk of spirit not telling everything. This is my experience so far. So it's not about card reader or card reader, right? So you see here, we are predicting things, the future ahead, and nothing that we already know from the news. And this is what I wanted to show you here. I hope that you lovely ladies watching here, making correct decisions, and really when you're generators especially, but not only for generators, you always listen to your gut feeling. Please promise me. When you promise me, yeah, you guys, I love you so much, then please leave a heart in the comment section that you understood me. And this is not about me, and it's not about my channel, if you do something in the comment section or not. A channel grows from a YouTuber by likes and subscribes, and not so much comment section. The comment section is because I want to talk to you and I'm interested about your thoughts, about your well-being and how you feel, and to help you. And also, of course, your feedback to make my service better for you all, right? That you can recommend me also, but that I can also give you something back here and something in return. This is the main focus here. So you guys, when you take care of yourself, when you put a heart in the comment section and also leave a like, yeah, the like is more important for me than the heart, but the heart is more for you psychologically. When you put a heart into the comment section, it is more for your own brain, for your own unconscious, that you fucking put your own gut feeling, your own sense of peace before sex, money, and getting overpowered by somebody who is actually taking from you for half of your life minimum, because a sexual trauma makes a very deep impact, and people are working on that for half of their lives minimum, all right? And a generator is not here to make an impact. This is not what they are here for. And this is not making an impact or not. It doesn't make somebody more worthy or not. Of course, we can make an impact as a generator in a positive way when we are correct in our being, right? It's not that a generator is then less successful. It's not about that. Absolutely not. It's the other way around, even, because you guys have more energy, sustainable energy, for example, as other people without a defined sacral center, okay? This is not about that. It is just about your well-being. Okay, I love you so much. Share the video also if you liked it, and see you in the next one. And every Sunday I got 3 videos out, right? An English one, a German one, and a Polish one, because I don't want to forget my roots. I don't want to forget my people here. And yeah, when I don't practice English, you guys, then my English is very, very, very forgotten. And the same with Polish, and that's why I thought, like, come on, just make an international channel. It's maybe also very nice doing so, okay? Have a wonderful time. Have a good Sunday if you are watching that in time. And if not, of course, you can watch that any time if you want to. That was Michelle, and my email you find underneath in the info box. Maybe reach you soon. Bye!